Uncle Tony, I want a rematch.
The people want it too. Haven't heard the end of it. Now everyone says Tony should drive to Washington. I think we both know that's not gonna happen. So how about this? I fixed my car. As I showed in an autopsy video the weekend after our race, I snapped an axle shaft.
Remind me to bring spare axle shafts.
And I know why. Well, there are several reasons why. Mostly I'm just bad at stuff, but anyway. It's got a new axle, and I was a little concerned about the gear chunk, you know? Just I think it's fine, but I was a little concerned. So I did change the center section. Put a different gear chunk in there. It's got 489s now. But other than that, it is exactly the same. Nothing has changed. Haven't touched the timing, haven't touched the carburetor, haven't even done a spark plug read on this thing. It is exactly as it was on the line at Ethridge, but with better gears and a slightly better informed driver. So, how about, instead of either of us having to drive 3,000 miles,
it only cost me like, $2,000 the first time.
Let's go to the track, our respective local tracks, and let's compare notes. Now, it's got to be a new time slip. You can't go digging in the pile in the glove box and find one that beats what I'm going to bring to the table. I'm going to make 3 runs. I'm going to pick the best one out of those 3, and I expect you to do the same thing. Now, here's the one little detail. If we were on a track next to each other, one of us could run a faster time, but if one of us gets out of the hole sooner with a slightly slower time, so here's what we got to do. We got to add ET and reaction time. And those 2 numbers will get us a pass reflecting reality. We'll be able to figure out who gets to the end of the track first. So I'm going to load the Demon back on the ramp truck, just like it was 6,000 miles to Tennessee and back. And I'm going to head to my local track, Bremerton. 8th mile track, old airstrip, and we'll see what's what. I could be wrong, but I think it's going to be faster. Let's find out.
Is it too late to slap this on the Demon? Or like a nitrous kit? I think I'm going drag racing today, but someone put a lift on the ramp truck. The gate opens at Bremerton at 3 o'clock. It's 4 now, and it's a 2-hour drive. The good news is I also have a car trailer for backup, but someone put a broken Hyundai on that. I know which problem would be easier to solve real quick. So I picked the other one. Hey, no one came back from the future to stop me. If Tony wins, let me know in the comments what you think I should mail him. Like a nice pair of socks? Clean ones. Clean ones. Bologna sandwich. My actual hat. No, wait. I got it. I heard Tony might need a timing light. I stole this one off some guy. Now, it's the old style. It doesn't have like a screen or a dial on it. I don't know who even uses these anymore, but anyway, yeah, I'll mail that. Back in the saddle again. With any luck, I'll make it to Bremerton while the lanes are still open, make a pass or 3, and hopefully I'll cut off a time that starts with an 8. Tiny car show. Oh yeah, I found Byron. Why me? There's that. I don't. We already did that. Stay. I gotta get a chicken sandwich. I am nothing if not consistent. Hey look, we made it. There's like cool stuff everywhere. My pit crew's checking the pressure in the rear tires, then we'll go do tech. We've got like 50 minutes left, and I'm really hoping I can get a couple runs in. I aired up the tires at home. That's beautiful. With the world's most accurate tire gauge that screwed me last time. So now we've got the world's cheapest tire inflator, and we're putting them to about 15. We want a little higher pressure this time so we get a little bit better spin. We now have 489s in the rear axle, so more spin probably won't be a problem, but we're gonna find out. Nice. Hey, we passed tech. Yay. I'm gonna drive around the pits until this gets to like, I don't know, here, and then hop in the lanes. Oh, that's like a real race car. There goes Tim. what we can screw up today. If I had done that next to Tony and not broken the car, yeah. All I have to do is find third gear. What did Tony say? Obsess over that shift. It's there somewhere. Also, I'm sure that reaction time was terrible. That's not what I'm worried about right now. That slip with a number that starts with an 8, that's all I've wanted for like 2 years. Well, I've reviewed the footage of the launch and it's perfect. We've got more air in the tires so they're not smashing into the ground anymore. But because I'm slipping the clutch, it's not hitting the rear end as hard either. It's doing all those things it's supposed to do. So it's pretty much perfect. I'm not going to change a thing. I'm just going to try and find third gear. Here goes Huda guy. Nice. Now they're going to be closing up pretty soon, so I'm hoping I can get one more pass at least. I should have put the 48s in a long time ago. Tighten my shift knob down. That's a little inconvenient. And then we'll jump in and see if we can get one more. I gotta tighten my shifter. Did they make an announcement or anything yet? Let's go.
They just did last call.
Yeah, here we go.
Let's go.
Yeah, don't lose those slips. I need those.
You don't lose them.
Put those in the glove box, please. Crumple them up. Why would you do
I'm not going to crumple them up there. Hold on.
What's wrong with you? So this one time, I was here at this racetrack in this car, and I pulled out right there, and there was another demon coming from the other direction.
Right back there?
Right there. It was a good time. That guy's got a parachute.
I saw that.
I don't want to race that guy.
I was actually hoping to see that.
Well, I'd like to go next to this guy, though. That'd be sick. Yep, I just ran my quick quickest time ever, so I'm having a good day.
Really good.
Perfect. Wow. I'm next to a Tesla. How was it? 8:30. Yeah, the Tesla won. I don't want to talk about it. I feel like I let all gas-powered cars down just then. The biplane doing tricks. That's way more excited than what I got going on. Hey, I made it to a racetrack. I ran 8s 3 times in a row. Nothing broke. I only missed third the one time. And I just ran an 8:30. And that's with like slipping the clutch and babying it out of the hole. Like not even trying that hard really. I granny shifted third, I'm sure you noticed that. So what I'm saying is, there's more in it. I built a good engine. And by good, I mean good enough. Remember, there is zero money in this, like, at all. Fastest pass ever.
What?
Fastest pass ever.
Good! Alright, let's go.
All right, here we go. Number 1, missed third, 8:64. Still my fastest pass by 0.4 of a second. Then I got all the gears and ran an 8:35 at 86.68. And then the last one, right here, 8:30 at 87.7 miles an hour. Oh, my name is finally on an actually consistent and kind of fast car. All right, we're losing daylight. Time to put this thing back up on the truck. Thankfully, again, in one piece and not puking fluids or making horrible noises. This is awesome. All right, check this out. On the left was my previous fastest pass, which is, yeah, embarrassing. Anyway, notice the 60 foot was 252, and on the right, that's actually my slowest 60 foot today. It was slowing down a little bit. I don't know if that's down to tires or what. More on that later. Anyway, picked up a half a second just by changing the gears and slipping the clutch. The bog is pretty much gone. Well, mostly gone. Anyway, it's better. Bird hands! It's all good news. Well, except that if I had just put the 48s in before I left, and then had just like slipped the clutch a tiny bit, I would have been running like mid-8s in Tennessee, and I could have won that race. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, that was good. I would have loved to do a few more passes.
I know.
Just watching them.
We didn't break anything.
We just weren't here long enough.
Yeah. Tim ran like 8 passes.
He had a stack of those slips.
I know. Now all we have to do is get home in one piece. But first, we tinkle.
Are you feeling greatly relieved?
I'm relieved.
Okay.
Dude, I found a C-body. Have you ever seen anyone karaoke Weird Al before? I don't care what you say. I think it was all worth it.
Yep.
So I got 3 slips to choose from. Probably not the one where I missed third. This one's pretty good. This one would have beat Tony. But I could do better than that one. We're going to go for my third run. 8.308 seconds, 8th mile. 87.76 miles an hour. And my reaction time on that run
.083. Where's the camera? I don't know how cameras work. There you go. Truly a blistering, earth-shattering time. If I do the math on that, ET plus reaction, 8.391. 8.391. So there you go, Tony. Let's see you beat that in your unreliable, loud, obnoxious, heavy, sharp, slightly stabby, stock 383 equipped Slaghammer. I look forward to your response. Hey, thanks for watching. And remember, if at first you don't succeed, keep sucking until you do succeed. Yes, I already used that one, but I feel like it applies, you know? Yeah.